Okay, welcome back. Last time we finished off everything that we could currently do on the Sevi Islands, and now we're back in mainland Kanto, where Viridian's gym leader has returned. So today, we're basically just going to go and earn our final gym badge. First things first though, I want to put Kuzenbo out front, and I want to take the amulet coin off of Zephyr, and quickly give that to my Blastoise, because Blastoise is going to probably be the star of the show in this gym, because I know what's coming. Okay, so, let's see what they have to say. Yo, champ in the making. Even though I don't know the Viridian leader's identity, one thing's certain, this will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. Also, I heard that the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. Honestly, that's kind of a lie, but whatever. Your Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip. Well, 1, no they won't. 2, that's kind of messed up. 3, okay, that's an Arbok. Fair enough. Now then, what do I want to do to deal with this Arbok? The answer is, I'm just going to switch out and let Talia handle it. Oh, also, my level cap is currently 49, as you can see. And I'm going to be totally honest, I haven't actually decided what my level cap is going to be after this. Because, basically, my next level cap is for the Elite Four and the Champion. So, I know it should be somewhere just... I know it should be somewhere in the, like, low to mid-level 50 range, but I haven't quite decided on that just yet. But hey, I'll get to that when I get to that. Now, let's go for a slash, and hopefully land a crit. Man, I really do just never get crits when I need them, huh? Also, this is the first Tauros we're seeing in the game. Now that I think about it, it's one of the only Tauroses that we'll see in the game. Which is simultaneously kind of cool, but also kind of weird, because, like, Tauros is a really good Pokemon, but so few people have him. I mean, to be fair, that's probably because it's very hard to find. Okay. Also, that guy, I guess he got whiplashed. Also, the way that his sprite looked there almost made it look like he was missing an eye. Which, you know, that doesn't sound like an ideal thing, personally. I would quite like to keep both of my eyes. Now, also, I saw a couple of black belts in here, so yeah, I'm just going to switch back to Zephyr for this, just because I can. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. I mean, I know that there would be many people who would disagree with that statement. I am not going to say my opinion on that one way or the other, and I'm just going to play it safe and Feather Dance. Feather Dance is -2 to the attack stat, so that is quite a lot of damage. There's Submission. Now we just tank. Oh, that... Okay, you know what? Okay, so, while it only did 33 damage, that was still only 33 damage. But at the same time, that was on -2. That was going to hit for over half. Either way, Zephyr takes this out with a second wing attack, and we can be on our way. Always good, I love to be on my way. Okay, Black Belt Kyo defeated. Now then, if my Pokemon were as good at karate as I mean, to be totally honest, I don't think Machoke is really much of a karate Pokemon. Like, Machoke always seemed more like a wrestler type, you know? Like, he's more of a grappler. Hence the submission, you know? Viridian Gym was closed for a long time, but now our leader is back. Fair enough. So did all these guys just, like, get a call to be like, hey, we need you to come back in for the gym? Or were they just trainers in the local area, or what? Anyway, we're just gonna surf. I'm just gonna surf my way to victory. Honestly, I should probably conserve a few, because I know what's coming up in this gym. And, yeah, I should probably go for a couple of water guns. I'll take a little bit of damage. Yeah, I'll take a bit more damage, probably, but honestly, I'd rather have the PP available for the actual gym battle itself. And Water Gun is still just going to do a stupid amount of damage. Water Guns are going to kind of annihilate these guys. Really? A Super Potion? I mean, I can't really complain, because I grew up playing a lot of Gen 3. I grew up playing so much original Ruby and Sapphire, and it always kind of bugged me that you would fight Maxie and Archie the second time, and they would still just use a super potion. It's like, no! No, you are meant to be like a near endgame boss. I have 7 badges. Use a hyper potion. Like, you aren't even fully healing your ace. What are you doing? Like, that always just slightly bugged me. Okay, that is a Nidorino. I'll surf the Nidorino because I don't have super effective damage on it. And it nearly gets one shot, so I think we should be able to bite this thing and finish it off. 10 out of 10, there goes the Nidorino. And we got poisoned. Okay, so what's this guy's last Pokemon? I'm gonna guess Nidorino. It is. Oh, it's a Nidoking! Okay. Okay, respectable. I had a Nidoking once, it died very quickly. We lived that. Okay, I knew we would live that. I didn't think we would live that quite as much. Like, I thought I would do at least... And I thought I would at least be put into a threatened level of danger. But no. But yes, apparently... But yeah. Buddy, you were definitively beaten. That was not even close. I had 5 other Pokemon in the back in case I did... You know, just on the off chance that you did knock out my Blastoise, I had 5 other Pokemon in the back. I mean, a couple of them might not have really done a whole lot, but, you know, sometimes you just need a Pokemon to kind of stand there dramatically behind you and just kind of posture. Anyway, let's just keep going. And while I'm here, let's just fight our way through these guys. Heh, you must be running out of steam by now. I love how he says that and he can be the first person you're fighting in this gym. Like, you can just walk straight up to him immediately. Also, hey Yuji, how are you doing? Man, I haven't seen a character called Yuji in a game since I played the original Shin Megami Tensei. At some point I am also replaying the original SMT on the channel. I'm just mentioning that right now. It is on the list for replays. I don't have a set time for it though. But I absolutely adore that game. It is so good. Like, it's from 1992, so it definitely shows its age in a lot of places, but it is genuinely a phenomenal RPG. And yeah, that's my open statement on the original Shin Megami Tensei. I love that game. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of Protect and learn Rain Dance. This could have proved to be a bad move on my part, but hey, we'll see how it goes. In comes an Onix. You know, while I'm here, I might as well... Okay. I probably didn't need to Rain Dance. He set up... The one time I ever go for a weather, the one time I try to use the weather to my advantage, the game goes, no, Sandstorm. It's like, how? How do I do this to myself every single time? It feels like any time I ever try to use the weather to my advantage, the game just goes, no, Uno reverse, it's my weather now. Anyway, there was an Onix, there is another Graveler here, and I'm just gonna guess that this guy's last Pokemon will be another Graveler. And, you know what, no, maybe he'll have a Rhyhorn. Which, now that I think about it, is a bit weird that no one in this gym, at least I don't think anyone in this gym has a Rhydon. Which is a shame, because Rhydon is cool. Like, okay, I know that I've mentioned multiple times that I absolutely adore Rhydon. It's a super cool Pokemon, it's one of my favorites from Gen 1. Please disregard the fact that I have had a Rhyhorn just sat in the PC since episode 1. Not episode 1, since like the end of episode 3, I think. No, since the end of episode 2. I think I may have used it in episode 3. I think, maybe. I don't really remember, to be totally honest. Anyway, back to the bottom of the bag we go, because I'm switching the thing again. This is why, when they introduced the button, that's just like, hey, yeah, you can immediately switch them. That was perfect for me. They can just move items on the thing. That was a perfect change. That's one of my favorite changes. I love that change. Okay, that guy is working himself into a rage, so I'm going to assume you have a Primeape. No, that's a Machop. That is level 40, okay. Maybe I should play this a little safe, so let's go for Fly. And that's Cross Chop, okay. So this Machop could potentially be a little bit dangerous. Never mind, it gets one shot. However, he'll probably have an evolved Pokemon here, probably Machoke or Primeape. Yep, that's a Machoke, and I'm not playing games, I'm going for the Feather Dance, same as last time. And I think there's one more Black Belt in here, but I don't remember. Revenge, fortunately it's on -2, so it doesn't do all that much. Honestly, I'm not playing any games, I'm gonna go for another Feather Dance, and now I feel safe. Okay, that's Vital Throw, that's guaranteed to hit. -4 did 18 damage, I'm just gonna go for the Wing Attack. Honestly, if it goes for Revenge here, I'm still in danger, because Revenge does a lot. Oh no. That hits, and -4, we live on 2. Zephyr lives another day. Okay, I say another day, another battle, but hey, you know what? Sometimes we take the wins where we can get them, okay? And now, we have one more guy who, I think the shopkeepers in this game use that exact same sprite, but whatever. Now, once again, we just put the amulet coin back onto Kuzenbo, and once again, I feel a little bit bad because once again, I feel a little bit bad because my starter Pokemon is my Venusaur, and it's been here since episode 1, and I barely use it. Anyway, Kuzenbo is our lead here. I'm just going to go for a water gun that will one-shot this Rhyhorn. Anyway, with that, Rhyhorn goes down in a single strike because it is quad weak to water. And apparently we are in perfect harmony with our Pokemon, which is a very cool, good thing to be. Now, we have 2 more trainers left in here, but truly talented win with style. Fair to be... Look, all I'm saying is, yeah, I like character action games, so I fully agree with this sentiment. Like, not gonna lie, it's just sick when you do a sick combo and you win with it, you know? Like, yeah, playing Devil May Cry as a child made me realize, oh, yeah, this is super cool and always will be. And then DMC2 happened, but we don't talk about DMC2. Honestly, I know that I do intend on playing all of those games at some point on the channel. I just haven't decided when. I just haven't decided when, especially because I played through 1 and 2 again very recently, so I'm not really in a hurry to just kind of jump straight back into playing them. And yeah, DMC 1 is still a phenomenal game. DMC 2, I mean, it has ideas. They aren't exactly great, but like, it has ideas. Like, it's one of those games where it isn't good, but I understand why it's the way it is. If that makes sense. Because it's a game that came together in a very short space of time, apparently. So, I know, it's not good, but I'm more willing to forgive it for being as bad as it is due to the situation around its development. You know what? Let's actually give Fruit Root some time, because I feel like I don't give my Venusaur anywhere near as much attention as it deserves, and I feel a bit bad. I mean, I say that, but Blastoise is soloing this entire gym battle. Like, I'm going to walk up to the gym leader, and I'm soloing the fight with my Blastoise. Unless something goes horribly wrong. Fortunately, I have Psychic here. Okay, we take the bite, but that's fine. We just go for the Psychic. And that probably just one-shots that Nidorina, because Nidorina is not all that powerful. And what is your last Pokemon? Is it a... I think it's a Nidoqueen. It is. I don't know why, but for some reason, there are just occasionally trainers in this game where it's like, oh, I remember you have this. Like, I don't know why that is. Because sometimes it's just like some random trainer that no one ever thinks about. And I just remember what they have. And then there's others where it's like, okay, I remember this person because they absolutely annihilated my team one time. Like, I think pretty much everyone remembers the 2 people outside of Veilstone City in Diamond and Pearl. Well, in Diamond Pearl Platinum. You know, because Disclaimer, the following advice is terrible advice, do not follow it. Because look, I like fighting them as a double battle. I know it's way more dangerous, but you know what? If I'm doing a Nuzlocke, I like the danger. It makes it more fun for me. You know, the risk-reward of, hey, I'm going to get a cool fight out of this, versus the, oh no, I'm going to have to sit and do more grinding, but also, I like RPGs in general, so I don't mind grinding too much. I'm the Karate King! Your fate rests with me! Okay, buddy, let's see what karate Pokemon you have. You have a Machoke. Wow, a Machoke right out of the gate, okay. Okay, buddy, coming out strong, coming out swinging, I see how it is. Okay, immediately goes for revenge. That could actually be a problem for me. Because if that goes for... Never mind, he went for Foresight. Pack it up, buddy. You're going home. Wing attack. Get out of here. But yeah, that could have been very dangerous. If he'd gone for revenge on that second turn, Zephyr was gone for sure. Like, 100%. And now Zephyr hits level 40. Very nice. And, okay, that's a Machop. I can just wing attack that. We can just wing attack that. And that brings that down. I will say, I've always loved how wing attack has such a ridiculously high amount of PP. It has like 35. And I have always been a big fan of that. So now just wing attack. 2 of those should be enough to bring down this Machoke. Now I just feel a bit bad because I nearly one-shot. Either way, we tank the Seismic Toss, we go down to 80, and we just quick attack for the win. Okay, so, with that, we do now need to actually kind of loop back around. Also, I just realized, that guy was called Takashi, which is like 1 letter off. The Pokemon League, you don't get cocky. So I just realized that guy was called Takashi, and he was 1 letter off being Takeshi. And Yuji and Takeshi are the Law and Chaos Heroes in SMT1. I absolutely know this is me reaching. Like, I know that isn't a reference. Like, that is absolutely not a reference. But, I don't know, sometimes we reach for the things we like, you know? Okay, so let's quickly just throw the amulet coin back on Kuzenbo. And now, let's get this show on the road as we earn our final gym badge. I say that because, honestly, this is going to be a very short fight. And by that, I mean, I'm just gonna surf. I'm gonna set up Rain Dance, I'm gonna surf, and I'm gonna sweep. That's basically how this goes. Welcome to my hideout. It'll be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you've found me again, so be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall fight Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Honestly, I think this is one of maybe my favorite reveals in any game. Like, I don't know, there's just something so simple of just, oh, the leader of Team Rocket was the leader of the final gym. I don't know, I always just thought that was super cool. Okay, so we have the rain up. I don't think that's necessary at all. But now he's Water Gun. That's going to one-shot us right on. Also, I think it's just cool that Giovanni kind of... Like, he turns up in various places, and Team Rocket themselves turn up in various places, and all of the times they turn up make perfect sense. And also, that Doug Trio is going for Earthquake. I'm just going to click surf until I win here, from here on out. But yeah, like, because you learn about Mewtwo in Pokemon Mansion, and how all of that ties back. And how all of that ties back to Team Rocket. Then you realize, they were at Mount Moon. 1, they get Clefairies there. Like, 1, they catch all the Clefairies there, and they sell them at the Gamer Corner for a profit. 2, they're there looking for fossils, because, assumably, oh, if we can revive an ancient Pokemon, maybe they can take down Mewtwo. Then they have Nugget Bridge, and you have kind of like the scout just kind of sitting there, waiting for people to finish the challenge on Nugget Bridge, to be like, hey, maybe Maybe they're strong. Maybe they can fight like Mewtwo. I probably should be paying a bit more attention. Then there's that one guy who's doing his own thing. Then you have the Game Corner, which is, you know, it's a front to make more money so they can get all the stuff. Then you have Pokemon Tower. Also, now he's just surfing away. Then you have Pokemon Tower. They're looking for ghost Pokemon. You know, ghosts beat psychic types. And then the hang on, we've beat Giovanni here. I'll finish this fort in a minute. Ha! That was truly an intense fight. You've won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. So that is our final badge acquired. And we get 10,000 Pokédollars for it. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey without question. It's the evidence of your mastery. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can challenge your Pokemon League. Also, take this TM. Consider it as a gift for your Pokemon League challenge. TM26. Normally, this is Earthquake. Contains Sand Attack. It is a powerful technique. I made it when I ran the gym here far too long ago. And if we talk to him again, and having lost in this fashion, I can't face my followers. I've betrayed their trust. As of today, Team Rocket is finished forever. As for myself, I shall dedicate my life to training again. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. So, Giovanni disappears, and we don't see him again. Little did we know that in the process of doing that, he also abandons his son, who we will discover is who we eventually realize is that's our rival in Gen 2. Because your rival in Gen 2 is Giovanni's son. But we'll talk about that when we replay Gen 2. Or when we get to a certain bit later. But yeah, so pretty much everything Team Rocket did in this game was to do stuff to get Mewtwo. Like, the raid on Silphco wasn't really to take over Silphco. It was for the Master Ball. It's the last-ditch effort to get Mewtwo back under control. Oh. And I've seen that theory around for years, and I've always thought that makes the most sense for the narrative of Gen 1. And honestly, I think it's just one of those things, because I genuinely think Gen 1 of Pokemon has an interesting narrative when you allow it to be an interesting narrative. Okay, so now we play the danger. Now is when we step into the danger, because Giovanni wasn't the issue for this episode. Giovanni was never going to be the issue for this episode, because we are about to go and encounter the actual challenge, the real danger. But we'll get to him in about 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds might be a bit of a reach, but still, I'm going to lead with Sparky for this because I think it's my best bet. Okay, so, with all 8 gym badges in our possession, it's time to head out to the Pokemon League. And the last time we came over here, we had a rival battle. It will be the same this time. Only this time, we aren't, like, level 7 just trading... Like, this time we aren't level 7 trading the usage of tackle back and forth. This time we're serious. What? What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League. You collected all the badges too? That's cool. Then I'll whip you as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on! Okay, so, as usual, my rival will lead with his Pidgeot, and he now has a full team of 6. So he leads with his Pidgeot, which is level 47. My rival's team is very strong. Okay, that hit for about a third. We land the Thunderbolt. Will Thunderbolt one-shot? Probably not, because of that level gap, and Pidgeot is a very bulky Pokemon. Either way, we now take it down with a... Okay, now we got a completely unnecessary stack, but we take it down with a second Thunderbolt. Basically, I think this fight is winnable. But I'm going to have to play tactically. I'm going to have to play smart and adjust as I go. So, Sparky goes up level 41, and in comes Pokemon number 2, which is Rhyhorn. Honestly, I feel like he could go for an Earthquake or something here, so I'm going to switch out to Brute Root. I'm going to switch out to Brute Root and just go straight for... Okay, Takedown. Takedown, we should tank that. That was a bit more damage than I would have liked, but we can just tank... we tank that pretty comfortably, and we land the Razor Leaf, bringing down the Rhyhorn, because that's quad effective stab, and Rhyhorn obviously isn't fully evolved. However, when we fight our rival next time, it will be. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to that, because I love Rhydon. Rhydon is such a cool Pokemon. And in comes Alakazam. Alakazam scares me. I don't know what my best bet is here. 98, 87, 83, 55, 106. Okay, here's the thing. Kuzenbo is my best bet. Kuzenbo is definitely my best bet. I'm going to go out to Zephyr, though. Because while my Blastoise can definitely take the hit, I need it for stuff later. And that nearly just one-shot. Okay. The question is Zephyr my fastest Pokemon? 87, 105. Okay, no, Charizard is my fastest Pokemon. I'm gonna go for Wing Attack. We get outsped. Okay. Okay, so we lose Zephyr. Zephyr is not making it any further. Their path ends here. I'm gonna go out to Tilia and hope for the best. I just need to take one, and I think Earthquake kills. And it going for Calm Mind might have actually... Okay, it going for Calm Mind has either just saved me or killed the entire run. Basically, it comes down to whether... I think I die. I think I lose here. I need to believe. He withdraws? But why, though? What benefit does he get out of that? You know what? I'm not going to question it. I am going to play it safe. I'm going to switch out. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to switch it out. He misses the Hydro Pump. That's pretty good. I'm going to Sleep Powder. That's not great. I'm going to just consume with this Hydro Pump. You know, just... Thanks, Gyarados. Thanks for feeding the plants. Can I please just land it? Can I please just land my Sleep Powder? Leech Seed wouldn't have done this to me. Leech Seed wouldn't have done this to me, game. Leech Seed wouldn't have done me like this. Okay. This time for certain. We don't miss 4 times in a row. Thank you, Brute Root. Thank you, Venusaur. Now we gotta play a fun little minigame called... do I get hit with the one-turn Wake Up? How bad is my luck? The answer is very, but I'm gonna risk it regardless. So now we switch it out, we bring in Sparky, and it stays asleep, and I outspeed, and I just one-shot. I outspeed, I one-shot with Thunderbolt. That's the plan here. Bang, 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 one-shot, there goes that Gyarados. There's no way it takes that. Okay, so, my rival has 3 Pokemon left. One of them is severely injured, but it is still that Alakazam. Okay, in comes Execute. It probably has access to Psychic, so I'm going to play it a bit safe, and I'm going to switch out to Helios. Helios is both my fastest Pokemon and can take probably whatever it's doing. It misses Stun Spore, and that's massive. The rain stops. The rain stops, meaning Flamethrower is back to full power, and that probably one-shots. 10 out of 10, Helios takes out the Execute. That is everything I currently needed. In comes Alakazam. It is on next to no health, and we don't outspeed, and he goes for Disable. He is throwing! He is throwing for content. Which, to be fair, I feel like Green is a character who periodically might throw for content, but hey, here we are. Okay, we tank this Wing Attack pretty comfortably. Okay, maybe not as comfortably as I would have liked. I'm going to go for a Smoke Screen just to lower his accuracy. And now I switch out to Kuzenbo. Kuzenbo can just come in, surf a couple of times, and take him out. So that should be good to go. We should be good to go from here. Okay, yeah, he's missing. He's just missing his shots now. Meaning Kuzenbo can finish him off. 10 to 10, crit knocks out the Charizard. And with that, our rival is defeated, and we tragically did only have one loss. What? I was just careless, you. Fair enough. That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. You need more practice. But hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smile you later. Okay, so with that, it is time to fly back to the Pokemon Center and commend, whatchamacallem, Zephyr to the death box. But I'm gonna keep a hold of Zephyr just for now. It's dead, I'm not gonna be using it anymore. Like, it is dead, I'm not gonna be using it anymore, but I will keep it in the party just until the end of this episode, because I'm going to walk up. Basically, the plan is I'm going to walk up to Victory Road, and then I'll end off the episode there. Actually, you know what? No, I will end off the episode here, because I'll probably just do some training. You know what? No, I will go through Victory. I'll go to Victory Road, and then the next episode will be Victory Road. 10 out of 10, me and decision making, not even once. Anyway. Here we are, Pokemon League, front gate. So we are now closing in on the end of the base game. Oh, that's the Boulder Badge. Go right ahead. Also, I love how it plays various different musics as you go. Indigo Plateau, the ultimate goal for trainers. Pokemon League HQ. You can pass here only if you have the Cascade Badge. Oh, that's the Cascade Badge. Okay, then, please go right on ahead. Okay, you can only pass here if you have the Thunder Badge. So we have the Thunder Badge, that's badge number 3. I don't know why this is here, because you can just run around. Oh, because there's a hidden item here. It's a Leper Berry, that could actually come in handy, potentially. Okay, so you can only pass here if you have the Rainbow Badge. That is badge number 4. And now we need Surf, because of course you do. Unfortunately, Surf is an extremely common move. Only pass here if you have the Soul Badge. I mean, I can also only surf if I have the Soul Badge, so that seems a little bit redundant, but hey, here we are. Actually, I've never actually checked out what's along this side. Oh, it's just a blank wall, okay. You can only pass here if you have the Marsh Badge. So, that is badge number 6. And we get an encounter which is a Psyduck. We already have one. But hey, I guess Psyduck just wanted to be in the family photo before we go into Victory Road, I suppose. Okay, so we come off here, and actually we can get a Marowak, I think, out here, or a Fearow. I already have a Fearow, though, and honestly, I might as well just run around here until I get encounter. Wait, I think I can also get Primeape here, or another Ekans. I already have Ekans. I'm not getting another Eric. I'm not getting another Ekans because you know what? The Ekans I do have is a hero. Like, I'm not gonna talk smack about that Ekans, because that Ekans was actually a hero. Like, it could have been bad without that Ekans. That Ekans did a lot. Like, I brought it into the fighting dojo to die, and it said no. Okay, that's a Mankey. That is... Yeah, Mankey is a new encounter. Fantastic. Let's just catch this and be on our way. But yeah, I think... I know, I've always thought Gen 1's narrative, it's not really stated or anything, but I've always thought Gen 1 has an interesting story. It's like, it's never really directly told to you, but I think it's just cool to see all of the stuff that's kind of happening behind the scenes. And we find an Asper Berry, cool. We will never need that, because that's like the freeze recovery berry. And very few, well, 1, ice types are borderline non-existent. And 2, yeah, most of my, I don't think I'm ever going to get frozen. Watch this space, watch as I lose a Pokemon to freeze. And with that, we have the Volcano Badge, so we can move on ahead. And now, the last one. You can only pass this gate if you have the Earth Badge. Oh, there it is. Okay, then, please go right on ahead. Victory Road Gate, Pokemon League. So, what? Oh, there's a hidden item here. There's another hidden item. That is a Citrus Berry. Okay, so what I'm going to do is end off today's episode here. In between episodes, I'm gonna run back, drop off Zephyr, probably pick up and train a new Pokemon, And next time we're going to be heading into Victory Road. And making our way through there. So as always, feel free to leave a comment and click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time as we make our way through Victory Road. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.